Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna Maria. I'm very happy to see you here, and today's video is gonna be very interesting because I'm gonna tell you exactly how much money I was earning in Ireland. I was going through my payslips and I of course got all the information in terms of gross payment, in terms of the taxes that I was paying, and in terms of my net salaries in Ireland. So I'm gonna share them with you in this video. But first of all, make sure that you give this video a like, you just subscribe to my channel, and make sure you click the bell icon to get notifications whenever a new video comes up, because I try to make very useful content for you guys. Probably many of you know, if you're watching me for a long time, you know that I started to work in Burger King. And yes, that was one of my worst jobs that I've ever did. I did not like it at all. But I started in Burger King, and you know, I'm still very thankful for the experience that I got in there and for loads of people that I met in there. And I got a good start, I can say, because I had a very cool manager who gave me that push and that start and that base. I moved to Ireland in 2016, and if you want to know a bit more about my work experience, I already made a video about it, so you can check this in the description to this video. I will leave all the links, so I always leave loads of important links in the description. And I of course moved in May 2016, and I was looking for a job for about 1.5 months. Yeah, I could not find a job, but you know, at the beginning I was not trying to look very hard for a job. I was applying a lot online, so of course no one was replying to me, and of course my CV was very weak because I had absolutely no work experience, so I was not an employee. When I was in Moldova, I used to have my little tiny business, and I used to teach children English. But I never worked for someone, so I started to work for someone in Ireland. So roughly in July 2016, I found the job in Burger King as a kitchen member. I can't remember what I was called, but I was helping to make burgers in the kitchen. Yeah, I know how to make good burgers. And my first payslip in July 2016 was gross 312 euro. I paid 156 euro tax. My net income was of course 156 euro per week. Now you can see that I paid 50% tax, and that is called emergency tax. And you know, when you move to Ireland, you pay emergency tax. I talked about it a little bit in the e-guide about moving to Ireland, and you can get that e-guide and learn more about the whole process of moving to Ireland. Cool, so I was paying 50% emergency tax for 5 weeks, and after that the extra taxes were of course refunded to me. But after this, roughly in September 2016, I was earning 319 euro per week. That was about, I think, 32 hours of work. My tax was 10 euro and my net income was 309 euro. Of course you can see only 10 euro tax and you think, oh, that's amazing, but I will explain to you why I was not paying that much tax in 2016. It was because I started to work in July, and I did not manage to earn a lot of money from July till December. So of course the revenue saw that I did not make much money that year, and of course they taxed me with a little tiny amount. Also in Burger King I was paid the minimum amount per hour, so I was paid per hour and I was paid weekly. So of course the minimum salary multiplied by the amount of hours that I was working. Of course in 2016 the minimum pay rate per hour was lower than now in 2020. It increases every year to of course keep up with the inflation, but yeah, I don't know how well it keeps up with the inflation. My next payslip was in January 2017, and that was actually a very good payslip. So my gross income was 459 euro. I worked about 33 hours per week, and also I got, I think, about 10 hours of holiday paid to me. I paid tax 56 euro, and my net income was 403 euro. In general, in Burger King, I used to earn about roughly 450 euro per week, maybe a bit less, maybe 400 euro per week, and I used to be taxed at about 60 or 70 euro per week. You know, like maybe you think that 350 euro per week is a lot of money, but if you consider all the expenses, then it's actually not a lot of money. I have a video where I talk about the cost of living in Ireland, and that video is from 2018. I think now the cost of living of course increased, so now you need to earn even more money to be able to pay for your expenses. After Burger King, I found a new job as a sales advisor, and in April 2018 my monthly salary, so I was paid weekly, but then in my new job I was paid per month. My monthly salary was 1,560 euro, the tax was 68 euro, and my net income was 1,492 euro per month. So you can think that 1,500 euro per month, that's so much money, but with that money I was only covering my expenses and I couldn't really make too many savings. So generally that money was enough to cover my expenses. As a sales advisor, I used to work only 4 days a week and I was off for 3 days a week, but I was happy to take that salary drop because I wanted to study, I wanted to focus on this, and of course I decided that okay, I will take that salary drop, but I will have more time to study and develop myself. At the moment I work at a different job. I'm not going to disclose my current salary. Maybe if I get a promotion, or I don't know, if I get to move to a new job, then I might of course disclose my current salary, but I will not do it right now. Now, when you move abroad, you can of course be paid pretty well, especially if you're a specialist. Let's say if you're great at IT, if you're a doctor, if you are a very strong manager with a lot of experience, you of course can be paid a lot of money. If you do not have any kind of experience, exactly like me, and you move abroad, then of course you can find jobs that will pay more money, like for example jobs in construction, in cleaning, I don't know, in delivery. So you can find those jobs where of course you will get more money, but unfortunately those jobs, like even like fast food chains, unfortunately those jobs are very difficult. And I understood when I was working in Burger King, like I was always burned by that oil and I was feeling really bad in there, and mentally I was feeling really bad because I did not like working in there. So I understood that if you do not have any kind of skills and if you do not work on developing your professional brand, your professional self, then most likely these kind of jobs like cleaning, construction, like pretty low pay jobs, this is where you will work. Yes, maybe you will get a bit more money, but at the same time you will destroy your body, and you know, I don't want to be there. I don't want to destroy my body. And my idea is that I try to think long term. Okay, so even if I got a salary drop, I understand that that salary drop will open some more opportunities for me, and then I'll be able to get a better job at some point in future. And this is what actually happened. I got that salary drop, but from there I was able to get a different job where I'm working right now, and I'm enjoying it a lot. And do you know, in the past, I used to look at those people who get their laptops and they go to Starbucks and they sit there and they type something and they work from Starbucks and they have their coffee and their croissant. And now I'm that person who goes to work from coffee shops and gets that Starbucks coffee and has the croissant, as extremely flexible. And if I don't want to work from the coffee shop, I want to do something else, I'll go and do something else. So now I'm closer to my dream life, you know, and I'm very happy that I actually accepted to get that lower money, but now I have much more opportunities. And I understand that now I want to work a lot because later on my life will be easier. And I used to work a lot and now my life is much nicer, much easier, much better. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. You know, I'm much happier. I'm not coming home after work and crying. This is what was happening with me when I was working in Burger King. I was coming home after work and studying and I was just crying because I was very tired, very unhappy with what's happening in my life. This week I was talking to my work colleague and we were talking about the fact that sometimes there might be a new job opening and maybe there is not that much money, you know, like okay, you're earning a salary and then the new job opening will offer you just a little bit of extra money, okay? And I was talking, like he was telling me that he thinks that sometimes it's best not to take a step up in terms of salary, but to take a side step in terms of salary, but that side step can open up new opportunities, new connections, new people, that opportunity can expose you to something more. And if you think long term, then that side step can open much more for you, okay? Yes, you can get a step up in your salary now, and this might be your top, but that side step can actually bring you favor and higher and higher and higher, and maybe you'll be earning like loads of money in a few years' time. This is why I try to think long term. And yes, if I'm not earning that much at the moment, that's okay. What's the most important for me is to get skills, is to get experience, exposure, talk to amazing people that I like talking to, being around people that are very cool, interesting. And this is what I was working towards. This was my goal in the past, and I achieved this goal at the moment, and I'm closer to my dream life. So I do encourage long-term thinking, because, you know, working at those construction jobs, okay, you might think that you earn a lot of money. Okay, you will earn a lot of money for like 10, 20 years of your life. But when you'll be 40, I'm sure, like if anyone works in the construction job, I'm sure that your body will be like, I don't know, destroyed. So I do encourage everyone to keep progressing, to keep developing, to think long term, what benefits you can get long term and not short term. And I'm very thankful to myself that I did not think short term. I'm like, thank God, like I'm super thankful to myself that I pushed myself, that I accepted some challenges, but now those challenges opened up a lot of opportunities for me, and I'm very happy. And this is what I do encourage, to think long term. Cool, guys, I hope this video was interesting for you, and of course I disclosed some very personal information, but I still hope that this will be useful for you. Thanks a lot for watching me. I wish you all a lovely day, morning or evening. Make sure you give this video a like, you just subscribe to my channel and leave your comments, and I will see you in the next one.